We're back, baby. We're back.
Woo! We are back. I'm not leaving.
It's pretty exciting to be back.
Oh, I love
You
it.
know?
Welcome back to the Blanga podcast, the home of deep hats and sports chats. Oh,
That feels right.
it does, Jed.
It's a sad symbol the summer's over, but we're here to get you through the year.
Because obviously we always have our break after the Christmas period because Jed goes to Yamba and gets into his summer work.
Well, I code switch real hard. I come back with the tan. There's salt in the hair 24/7. There's more freckles than I can explain.
Yeah. They're connecting up into one solid tan.
Every chance I get, I bring up the fact I work at a beachside cafe where I look at the water.
Yeah.
And it's a great conversation piece.
Oh, it's a spiritual home of Blanga, Jed.
It is a spiritual home. Oh, and also I'm pretty sure I got a few extra followers from the kiosk. So I want to shout out the kiosk.
Yeah, no, you should.
Obviously, it's not pub of the week, but it's probably venue of the summer.
It's been pub of the week before, though.
It's been pub of the week before. It's easily venue of the summer. The bacon and egg burger. Still never had a better one. We'll put that out there first. I'm not going to give away the secrets, how they cut the bread specially to hold sauce on the bottom. The layerings about the relish, the egg, the salt on the yolk. You got to salt the yolk. That's the key.
Salt on yolk.
It's not the general area. You got to salt the yolk.
People forget about that.
Yeah, and then you put cheese on top, and it melts perfectly
onto the yolk.
It doesn't run; it just melts onto the yolk.
And you'd actually think that the salt has a bit to do with like the melting point of the cheese.
Yeah, I think it does play a factor. And also, what you got to think about is there's so much salt in the air down there because you're beachside.
Yeah.
So it's something to consider. Anyway.
Oh,
shout out the kiosk. It's a special place.
It's so good to be back.
It is great.
You know, we had a big 2025. We got 800 and something followers in 2025, Jed. It was a big year for us.
We got Billy Slater on the podcast. That was a special moment.
It was.
We got June and Vorney on the podcast. That was special.
And, now we've got Paddy, the bottom half of Paddy, 24/7.
Got to be careful where you reach.
Yeah, you got to be very careful where you reach.
But people know that you don't need to see the mane. You got the rose tattoo here, which is just enough.
Yeah, and, people know what his pretty face looks like, but
yeah,
they forget about this, Jed.
And they forget about the dice, because he's always playing games, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's a...
Bill, let's recap the summer while we're at it. It was a summer of Rein Me In. It's a summer of Olivia Dean.
She
was phenomenal this summer.
She was the sounds of summer for me, Jed.
She was. It's a sound of Palace. I recommend a bit of Palace. They really doing it for me this summer.
The Ryons, obviously.
Oh, I love the Ryons.
The Ryons. I mean,
tomato.
You make your own. Yeah.
And I love the Ryons. It was the summer of Travis Head. It was the summer of constant.
Yeah, a lot of these.
A lot of those ones.
Look, obviously we took home the urn. We kept the urn. It was already at home.
Yeah, it was a summer of questioning our ruthlessness in terms of. The Ashes is done. Paddy Cummins fell down in my rankings this summer. Only played one test, collected the Ashes, got changed into his whites to celebrate like he was playing.
Liked that.
Bit etch.
Oh, actually, I loved it.
Oh, I would have done the same. Don't get me wrong.
No.
But I thought it was a bit etch.
What else? I mean, obviously, Christmas Day, I was over at Stratty where Stratty had it turned on.
Yeah, as it would.
Stratty pubs had a few upgrades.
How was the Stratty pub? Is it notably improved?
It was beautiful.
The Yamba pub famously is sliding down the hill, so they had to get rid of the balcony, unfortunately. Should make a comeback, though.
Yeah,
Comeback pending.
Yeah, well, those foundations, Jed, they're in sand. Famously not a great place to grip.
Yeah, famously very erosion prone.
Yeah, correct. Famously got a famous workout last year. Apparently we say that way too much, but yeah, everything we say is usually famous. So
famously got roasted a lot this summer about my overuse of famously.
Yeah.
It was a summer of the word provocative.
And rhetoric.
But
we had to shut that down.
But it was provocative. It got the people going. It was a summer of that. I'm trying to put that one away.
It was
the summer of calling stuff something of the summer.
Yeah, correct.
It was
drink of the summer.
It was the Aperol. Summer of the Aperol.
Jed and I, when I say we got into our Aperol work,
I think I've maybe if it was a Snapchat thing, I'd have a 31-day Aperol streak. I reckon.
I actually think if I got to graze my knee. I'm not even sure if blood would be coming out.
One thing you got to be careful of, though, is the Aperol flush.
The flush.
Gets you so red.
We were flushed over summer.
Especially when after a day at the beach, you're like, Jed, you're so sunburnt today. No.
I've just had 3 Aperols.
I've just had 3 Aperols and I'm as red as anything. They don't talk about it, but it's a big thing, the Aperol flush.
No, it is. And you know what? It sometimes plays into your favour because, you know, you always look better when you're a little sun-kissed.
It's a glow.
It is a glow.
But then sometimes it goes too far. By the 5th Aperol, you're sunburned. But around that 2-3 Aperol, you got a good glow. You just... Aperol sun-kiss.
People forget, like, you know, the high UV rating of those drinks.
No, it's insane. It's like you got to wear a rashie when you're having an Aperol.
Yeah, you sure
do. Because you get burnt like nothing else.
Yeah, you do.
It was the summer of the 4 o'clock. It's no rashie needed.
No.
And I feel like it's quite prevalent to know that if you were in New South Wales and you come to Brisbane, you can still be in daylight savings time to apply that rule.
100%.
So you can be the hour ahead.
Jed, it was the summer of getting reps in the office for me.
How is it joining the Matrix?
Oh, look, Jed, the hamster wheel's something that's where we'll eventually be, unless, you know, something goes pretty right in this what happens here.
That would be nice if we got something going here.
It's actually looking for just looking around, cruising around, looking for some office spaces for us.
Yeah, I feel like we'd be well based on Newstead.
Yeah, something like that, Tenerife.
Somewhere on that little, like, bend of the river.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're in a bit of a lull spot. If you're not an NFL fan, I am. It's been some great NFL games recently. But if you're not... The Australian Open's always great.
Yeah, I've probably watched a couple rallies.
The Big Bash... It's funny, because when it came around, I was like, I'm getting into it this year.
Yes.
Then it left, and I didn't feel a thing.
No, I know. I actually... probably watched about 3 overs of the final, which we, you know, on a sporting podcast, it's almost our duty to watch these things so we can talk about them. But, you know, not famously, we actually didn't really watch that much sport, which is okay.
We were going to sit down, but then the weather cleared and I pursued my own cricketing career. I went out the back and started bowling a few offies.
Yeah.
Got the ball moving around a bit, pursued my own career. I watched back my highlights, but I didn't watch I got lucky. I watched that Heat game where we scored all those tons and chased down,
that was
240?
Yeah, tuned into that one.
And I think and I watched a bit of Smithy, but that's about it.
So
felt nothing for the Big Bash
and,
this
you know,
year.
Scorchers win again. Whoopity-doo-dah. You know what I mean? Like,
and what they bowled their way to victory.
Like,
God, that's great viewing.
It's when I feel something. Like, show me a 200-plus game. I want 6s. I want 4s. I want
Starkey channeling his inner Brett Lee and just ripping that chainsaw out.
Yeah, 100%.
And just absolutely like gripping it and just
gripping and ripping it.
Yeah,
correct.
I want to feel the chainsaw.
Yeah.
Didn't feel much in the chainsaw.
I actually ripped a pretty good chainsaw on my first ever LMS wicket.
Oh, I did. Yeah, no, I do recall.
I walk you through it?
Walk me through it.
So obviously coming in, not off the long run because it's restricted run-ups.
Yeah.
Anyway, just come in, hit the popping crease with such intent, Jed.
Yeah.
Like, attacked the crease, they say.
It's good you got no shoulder problems anymore.
No.
So I can really get over it.
I can really accelerate.
Rip that front arm down.
That's all right. You got to pull the chain.
Yeah.
Honk the horn.
Yeah, pull the chain. They say that's where you generate all your speed.
Yeah,
Brett Lee can add 10 to 15 kilometres just by pulling that chain.
Anyway, so I come in, obviously deviates nicely off the pitch, synthetic.
Does a bit.
Yeah, anyway.
Extra bounce.
Slides through, takes the top of middle stump, Jed.
Yeah.
Just get in. I actually come down in a bit of a windmill fashion, bring my arm all the way around, then just start ripping.
Yeah, ripping it.
And
that's
obviously
good.
the boys are cluttering in, but I'm just pushing them away, just trying to get into my chainsaw.
Because it's not going the first time. So you really
got to give it a few cracks.
Yeah.
So that was great. Also mentioned I'm also averaging 104 at the moment.
Yeah,
so,
well, congratulations.
Oh, yeah, look, LMS, we're actually on top of the table right now. Seam-up's on the top of the table.
We got dropped down a division, but that's not important. It's a social cricket side.
We didn't understand, because what we were saying at Macca's after we won on the weekend was in our first season, we didn't understand how to play LMS.
Well, my problem was I'm a traditionalist, right? I went on this big rant in the group chat. I always like to base my game around my back foot defence. But no, the days of that are gone. You got to attack from ball one.
Yeah.
So I just had a change of mind. Haven't batted since I've had that change of mind, but you can tell in my bowling and in my fielding.
Yep. You're moving well in the outfield at the moment.
Yeah, I've done a bit of extra work. I've actually got one of the baseball coaches taught me how to throw.
Yes,
because they know how to throw in America.
Trunk rotation, Jed.
In Australia, we don't know how to throw, but those baseball players can whip it in. And so it's trunk rotation. You get your power from the hip, sort of stuff. Harry Styles is back.
He's back. I'm so excited. I love this new direction.
Unpopular opinion. I know he gets a lot of hate for it. I like where he's going.
No, Jed, I love where he's going.
It's cool. It's music you can play in a sushi restaurant. Pardon the pun.
It is, Jed, and you know, Harry Styles and I, we belong together.
Yeah, it's
if you're part of
he's walking a fine line between too cool and not cool enough. But I like it.
Jed, I love it, and I'm just so glad it's back to as it was. You know what I mean?
Except he's released an unofficial like way to dress, so like maybe some young Matildas know what to dress when they go into the concert, which I think Blanga may have to go down to.
Yeah, no, we will. We'll be making it. We're making a business trip out of it. But yeah, you know, he's just such a sweet creature, and such losers. No, but truly,
Oh, okay.
But I'm just so glad he's back. I love his style. The guy runs a sub 3-hour marathon.
Yeah, and he's gone through all the cool marathons in the world. His music's so cool, it makes you just want to just keep driving. We should probably talk about sport or something.
Yeah, we should.
Talking about sport, the Beckhams.
Yeah,
God, they're controversial.
We're talking about sport and then just going into something just as...
if not a little bit further. Anyway.
We're in too deep now.
Yeah, no, the Beckhams... It's such a shame because they're a great family. We get invited into their lives through the David Beckham documentary, and you just see a lovely family. You know, David loves to cook. He keeps everything clean. Victoria, you know, she's such great fun. The kid's great. And then all of a sudden, rip your heart out. It's not quite what it seems. Is it Romeo?
Brooklyn.
It's a Brooklyn.
Yes.
It's Brooklyn and Nicola Peltz. Nicola Peltz.
Yes, son of a. She's the daughter of a bajillionaire.
Yeah, which is at least nice. She's not like you don't have to worry about that. But
yeah, they're in the same financial circles.
Yeah, so
this is so dribbling. I just can't. I can't take. Oh, look, at the end of the day, it's just rich people problems. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I was actually saying my New Year's resolution is to care less about this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I actually hate that I know so much about it.
I know.
It makes me feel sick. Like I was talking to my sister, and she was like, she's trying to talk to me about Harry Styles checking the dress code. I'm like, Emma, I don't want to find this interesting.
No,
just stop talking to me.
But then again, I just love it. I love it. I love living vicariously through these stinking rich people. Yeah. He's like, oh, my mum ruined the wedding so much, I had to have another one, which was $50 million.
I know.
Oh no.
Poor Olivia Rodrigo broke up Louis Partridge. What a shame. Like it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. If Leo doesn't win the Oscar, oh my gosh, I might die. What are we talking about?
Why do I care about this? Yeah. It's actually my fault.
No, it is. I go on Instagram and scrolling through it, getting a deep dive, and just go, oh, this is, wow, these poor people. They're not poor. They live in $100 million mansion in Los Angeles. What are we doing?
David Beckham didn't actually clean his house. He's paid someone twice a day to come in and wipe everything down.
Victoria Beckham was dropped to school in a Rolls Royce.
Oh, and she came from humble beginnings.
No, she didn't.
It's a fraud, isn't it? One thing I did do, which I'm like trying to change, is I put Instagram into like the same. When you click into apps, so you can put apps into the same thing.
Yes, in the same folder.
I put it into the same folder as the financial review.
Just flick through the review
because I'm like I can just at least show myself what I'm meant to be. Yeah. What's going to like actually maybe benefit me in the future.
Yeah.
What I should worry about.
Well, I mean, it'd be very applicable for Blanga.
The financial review.
Oh, 100%.
We actually, I think
Are we going public soon?
Because 26 is the year of the lock-in, but it's also the year of the great times.
Oh, 100%. And we're here to get you through.
Oh, and we haven't even discussed how it's the year of the horse.
It is the year of the horse.
And we're embodying our inner stallion.
Oh, we are. I've never felt more
thoroughbred.
I've never felt more horse-like, Jed, in my entire life.
Yeah, just absolutely like majestic beings. I reckon I like horses more than dogs.
Well,
I'm gonna put it out there.
Famously don't know how to act around dogs.
Well, it's just I never had a dog as a kid. No. I love dogs, but I've connected like okay. I just feel horses are more.
Well, they're such a majestic being.
Obviously, you got your Labradors and your Golden Retrievers, which when you see those sort of dogs, you're like, well, that's a lovely animal. Like when you see like a jockey get on this absolute black thoroughbred with its veins popping, and you're like it's the year of the horse for a reason.
It is.
And that's why we're going to have maybe the greatest year ever.
I think we are, Jed. Look, I think obviously we'd have to do a bit of goal setting this year, I feel.
Should we do some goal setting now?
I want to do some goal setting now. We didn't talk about this before we started the pod, but I think it's good.
It's authentic. It's raw.
Goal one for me, obviously 1,000 followers. I think we can do that pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, that's your numbers based, but I want to hear your goals, as in, you know, the way you're going to go about the year, who we're going to get on the podcast. I reckon I want Patrick Carrigan on this year. It's the year of Patrick Carrigan on the podcast.
Imagine he comes in and Paddy, don't worry about the big cardboard cutout we got.
Don't
here,
worry.
Mate.
Actually, this isn't even us.
We didn't even know this was going to be here.
And I'll be there. I literally won't be able to stop smiling. I'll be that happy. Too many pillows on either side, so we have to squish up right next to him. Just showing our appreciation for what he's done for Brisbane.
Yeah, thank you for putting us on the map.
Yeah, I love you, Patrick Carrigan.
Yeah. Thank you for doing what you've done for Queensland. For this
Thank you for always setting a great example for us to follow.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you for being a Terration.
You know what I did notice? So obviously his girlfriend's Bronte Gildia, who it reports on Channel 9. She's doing a lot of stuff at the Australian Open right now. And it was quite funny. I was like, who's your sources here? Bronte, because Bronte was doing a story on Patrick Carrigan and his broken thumb. And I'm like, well, you know more than what's being told in the story.
Straight from the
horse's mouth. It's the year of the horse.
Straight from the horse's mouth. Okay, perfect. And famously a Bronco.
Year of the horse.
Broncos a horse. Year
and
of the horse.
Cowboys also infamously
ride horses.
People who and really connected in the same space to horses.
Yes. Wow, this year may be bringing us together, Jed.
Yes.
Well, in NRL at least, we've always shared the love of
Queensland,
of the racetrack, and
Queensland, and just Queensland teams,
just whipping a thoroughbred down the straight, but not too many times.
Yes, okay, because good ones they do it themselves.
Yeah, like Kaying Rising didn't even whip that thing down the straight, maybe one.
It's a stayer.
I don't even care if people aren't really listening to this. I don't care. I just love it. I'm so glad to be back podcasting.
Yeah, it just feels right.
What's even our niche of this podcast?
I feel like it's bad to define it.
Because obviously, you start a podcast to specifically talk about something, and we're supposed to be talking about sport, but I feel like it's molded into more than that.
If I could relate ourselves to any sort of produce, we're an onion.
Layers.
We're an onion. We're a layered podcast. We're a podcast that's got layers.
100%.
I think we should be not afraid to get into later in this year, like deep and meaningful. It's like stuff that's really happening in the world. Mental health.
Yeah.
Like when people maybe
financial advice. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do it.
I think mental health could be actually not. No, I'm not even kidding.
No, Jed.
Maybe especially through like June, July, when that point in the year when all you've got is rugby league.
The dark winter months when the podcasting room is really cold.
Yeah, but at least you get to wear your nice pants.
Yeah,
we get to rock our linen a fair bit more because it's the long linen.
Yeah, which I've been just doing it anyway.
Yeah, I actually don't mind a short during winter because it's not that much.
No.
Not that much cooler, especially when you got linen.
When your top half is warm. Now, should we get into Pub of the Week?
Oh, of course. Pub of the Week this week. It's the McGee. Well, it goes without saying. Our official partner. I reckon we could call this our partner.
Well, I'm still waiting for Gork to follow us back.
And once he follows us back, we're officially partners. Then, obviously, we might host our Blanga Ball there later in the year.
Yeah, well, that is actually something that we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do the Blanga Ball. We got to do it semester 1.
Yeah.
But no, the Blanga Ball. It's great. They do a good apero.
They do a good apero. They do a good.
The Guinness ticks a lot of boxes.
It doesn't tick all of them, but it ticks most of them.
What's her name? Amelie. She can pour a good Guinness.
Yes.
Amelie, probably the bartender of the podcast.
Yeah, bartender of the podcast. Well, obviously the steak special's good. Joe, wouldn't mind going. Do you want to go there for dinner tonight?
It's not a bad idea at all, is it?
All right, guys. So look, the mic's cut out there for a little bit, but thankfully. It was during a period of great dribble.
Obviously, you missed some of our best work, but not all of it.
Not all of it. So, thanks for watching. Look forward to this year. It's going to be really great. And obviously, we've got a couple of new listeners. So, see you later.